What it do, Durag Nation? We got another crazy news day for Marvel Rivals, as in addition to helping promote Fantastic Four First Steps with an exciting new update, they've also invaded San Diego Comic-Con and dropped some pretty insane reveals, including a showcase for Blade that included a preview of his abilities as well as concept art. Plus, more Venomized skins are on the way, and the first family of Marvel is going to experience 19 inches of Venom as well. There's also more free stuff for you to claim. As usual, I'll quickly break down everything you need to know. First, Hulk smash that like button to share the good news, or change it to a dislike if the video was dog water. Friendly reminder, the Fantastic Four update is now live. After I got back from seeing the movie, which I loved, I tested out the new team up with the Thing and Human Torch. It's very fun. I also grabbed the new bundle with all their MCU skins. Each skin bundle is 1,400 units, or you can get all 4 of them together for 3,400. The skins look fantastic in game, and I'm glad I picked them up. But if you're not looking to spend any units right now, and you happen to be a PlayStation Plus subscriber, you're in luck. Once again, as a privilege of being a Sony pony, you can claim a cosmetic bundle for free. This time, they're giving away the Incognito Jeff the Landshark skin. But if you're like me and already own the skin, don't worry, because they are also gifting you with 300 Chrono tokens, which you can use to grab more items on the Battle Pass. It's live right now, so make sure you claim the bundle the next time you sign into your PlayStation. Jeff fans also have some new merch to look forward to. Today at Comic-Con, we got our first look at the official Jeff the Landshark Funko Pop, and not gonna lie, that looks really cool. Legit the only Funko Pop I've ever remotely been interested in. Speaking of Comic-Con though, today we got our first look at the latest issue of the Marvel Rivals Infinity comic. As you see, this latest cover reflects the current story of season 3, which is centered around the symbiote threat as a result of Null's emergence. On the cover, we can see several of the Venomized skins currently in the game right now for Squirrel Girl, Spider-Man, Captain America, Jeff, Rocket, and Storm. But we also got the surprise edition of the Thing, who looks absolutely insane as a symbiote. This will no doubt be a new skin making its way into Marvel Rivals, and I'll be grabbing it immediately. Think players just can't stop winning this season. I didn't see any other members of the team with the symbiote skin, but we did get another look at the upcoming summer outfit for Human Torch. I'm sure many players are praying Reed and Sue also feel like going to the beach with Johnny and Ben. Of course, the most noteworthy person on the cover is the Daywalker himself, Blade, who was a major part of the Marvel Rivals Comic-Con panel today. He looks very cool on the cover, and if you want to read this comic yourself, you can subscribe to Marvel Unlimited to get full access to the Marvel library. And if you sign up by August 7th, you can get this free spray of Blade sleeping, which is a very funny callback by the devs because of how long Blade was napping in Wakanda before he got to be a playable character. The Daywalker arrives at Marvel Rivals next month, so the devs decided to build more hype by sharing the creation process of Blade and how they create new heroes in general. The presentation included concept art for Jean Grey, but the main focus was on the next playable hero, Blade. The devs shared concept art of different potential designs they considered for him, as well as an in-game screenshot that confirmed the obvious. He is arriving in the game as a duelist. I know there were some people coping a bit when the season 3 trailer dropped, hoping he'd be a Vanguard, but I think it was pretty obvious this would be a 2 duelist season. Blade is a 3-star difficulty hero, and the devs gave us an early look at his abilities. The text is a little small for human eyes, so I asked ChatGPT, to enhance it for me and read what Blade does. And honestly, his hero kit sounds pretty good. Keep in mind though, when it comes to new hero abilities, they're all subject to change. Characters will get tweaks to their abilities and often be different from how they were in the trailer once content creators get to play them in early access. Then the devs will make further tweaks based on their feedback, like they did with Ultron. So we'll obviously learn a lot more when they release Blade's gameplay trailer next week. But what we see here should still be the basis for the character and how he'll play. So Blade is another duelist with a passive ability that allows him to transform and get new skills, similar to Mr. Fantastic. He's got a human state and a vampire form. Blade gets enhanced stats and new abilities while he's transformed. Blade builds his vampire meter by dealing damage, and the concept art shares skills from both states. His left click is Human Blood State Hunter Shot, which appears to be a one-handed shotgun, which is the gun we've seen him with in-game. His right click is actually a defensive skill. Similar to Hawkeye, Damage Blockade allows Blade to use his sword to stop projectiles. Depending on the timing, he can deflect the projectiles or reduce incoming damage. When he's in his Vampire Blood state, the shift key activates Strong Heavy Slash, which is a dash into a huge sword swing that deals high damage and causes knockback. It sounds like Blade is supposed to be a flanker like Magic when in that Blood state, so this will probably be a move used to start a combo on a healer or escape, depending on the cooldown, damage, and distance covered. His normal melee attack is a sword swing and is the same in both human and vampire state, but it becomes enhanced when he transforms. This slide includes a visual of Blade creating a vortex of sword slashes, so I'm wondering if his ultimate ability is going to be something like how Sadot delivers super fast sword slashes in a specific area. I'm looking forward to trying Blade for myself when he arrives in Marvel Rivals for everyone during the Season 3.5 update on August 8th. He looks so fun, but I'm praying Season 4 has some new vanguards and strategists. The roster is just hilariously unbalanced right now. But if you play Duelist or plan on trying, let me know in the comments what you think of Blade's abilities so far. There was a lot more Marvel Rival news that happened this week on the MCU side of things that you need to know about, because it affects the future of Marvel Studios and what we can expect moving forward. Click the video on screen to learn more.